Alrighty, we've got a pretty exciting thing going on today.
We are going to have an interview with Warren and Julie.
The airport, but we found here that
Just put out a video this morning and I'm now doing the subtitle editing, and the Google AI that does the translation for subtitles is pretty accurate, but there are some things that it just can't seem to figure out. So for every video that we do, we go in and edit the English subtitles so that somebody watching can convert them into whatever language they're wanting. And it'll give them an accurate representation of what it is that we're actually discussing. All right, so we've done a bit of a cleanup here today, getting the house ready. We've got a pretty exciting thing going on today. We're going to be interviewed by Warren and Julie Travels, Nomad Expats. They've got a great YouTube page. They're one of the original, or if not the original, Nomad Expats. And they've been going since, 2019 on YouTube, I guess. Pretty big channel. So they've asked if we would do an interview, and we're really excited to do that, actually. They've also got a blog, a website, Warren Julie Travels. We'll put the information in the description below. Julie's just set up a new website, and they've got all sorts of great information on there for people that want to become expats or nomad expats. Welcome to our home.
So I'll do a walkthrough here.
Yeah.
We're on camera. Hi.
You're our first guest.
First guest. We even did a cleanup and a sweep. We knew you were coming, right?
It's been so long since we've seen you.
Yeah, right?
Oh yeah.
She jumped up on the railing.
Video.
That was about just like this.
Yes.
Me video.
And was
you.
No, I had a great Pyrenees that was terrified of thunder and lightning, and he would like.
And we were actually glad that we didn't spend too much time planning this, because by the time from we're doing it to leaving, that was like painfully slow waiting.
In 2009, we started with just scouting, figuring things out, and taking those scouting trips. And then 2016, well, in 2010, we decided Europe really was what we loved, but we still needed to see. The Philippines are so cheap.
We were knocking out different countries. We went to Panama. We went to Philippines. We were trying to see
South Korea.
Yeah, South Korea. Taiwan was great.
We loved Taiwan.
Yeah, we've heard good things about
Yeah.
It's one of our favorites. We would go there for 90 to 180 days easily, but it's just
Kinda
hard
tough
with
with the
it's
dogs.
extremely hard with dogs for Asia.
We were so excited about what was going to happen, and you're just like, get this over with and get us out of here, right? And then, I don't know if you guys had what we had, but that last minute rush of getting rid of the last things that you own.
Yes, our
Like,
last week was hell.
oh, well, we were like,
dealing with people.
we had
on,
one
like,
last
Facebook Marketplace,
and then we had we kept one vehicle till the end, and then it was like, this thing's got to go, because we have no, like, what do you do with this stuff? Just leave it at the side of the road, right? Like,
Stop.
You put all these last minute, goodbye to people while you're like, okay, I've got to get, like you said, the Facebook Marketplace people.
But then remember, COVID was coming, and we're watching.
We started hearing these rumors about COVID, but we
And
were
we
like,
heard the word pandemic being thrown around. We're going, uh-oh.
what is, this doesn't sound good, what does it mean, right? And you're like, now what? That whole, like, if you look at the Reach tab when it shows your impressions, how that kind of, and it's like all of a sudden when it was like sort of 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, my impressions went like, it ramps up all of a sudden, right? Like, it's like it knows that this is who your audience is. Well, we did our little interview there with Warren and Julie. That was pretty interesting. It's pretty fun, eh?
Yeah, it was a good time.
That is, it's kind of nice to sit down and have somebody ask you some questions and give them some answers. It's also will be interesting because it's sort of early on in our nomad travel life, right? And hopefully it's the start of maybe a long-term connection with them, and we can do some update videos. And they've been doing this for a while. They got lots of experience, right? A couple of nice dogs. It was good. You'd have a hard time getting around Albania if you had mobility issues. Certainly if you were in a wheelchair. There's like nothing for that. The sidewalks here, the one we're on right now is okay, but for the most part they're pretty atrocious, right? They don't do sidewalks very well. They'll make a sidewalk, and then in the middle of the sidewalk they'll put the telephone pole. Here's your bus down to the promenade. There you go, that's where you get the bus.
See where the mosque is.
Yeah. Yeah, the mosque's there. You can't see it. You won't be able to see it on camera if I point it over there. So we finished up that interview. Now we got something else to do. We're going to see some Australian friends we met here. We're going to a place called Hashi. We've been there twice before. It was good. I think it's one of the more popular restaurants here in the summertime. The guy that owns it's really nice. There's 2 strip clubs in town here. We haven't been to any of them. I don't even know if they're open. But one of these nights, we might do karaoke. There's a guy in town we know who owns a place. We might try that one night. Gasoline here is 188 lek for a liter. About $2.35 a liter off the top of our heads here. She's an accountant, not so good at math half the time, but anyway. She knows how to use a spreadsheet and a calculator.
That's all you need.
That's right, that's all you need. We're coming up on Hashi now. It's good to know a few nice places that have good bathrooms. You can always pop in, use their toilet. Some of them can have really nasty bathrooms, so you're best to find places that have good bathrooms. There is a public toilet on the promenade. You'd have to be pretty desperate to use that. How you guys doing? Persian Edgia. Yeah, we're good. How are you guys?
Very good. How are you going?
You got a good view here. Look at that.
Yeah,
It's beautiful, eh?
it is. It's lovely.
All right. We'll have a little sit down here. Oh, we just finished up at Hashi. Hang out there for an hour or two. And we're gonna go head up the road to the old Dick and Devil. Promenade's still pretty quiet.
This is the hotel that blew up.
Yeah, they fucking blew it up with dynamite.
Oh, it happens in Australia. Well, not we have fires.
Oh yeah, arson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody goes in with buys an old building and says, "Oh,
Yeah.
I want to put a block of flats on it."
Yeah.
Oh no, you can't do that. No,
Yeah.
I took it to appeal to the court. No, you
Yeah.
still can't do that. And then a couple of months later, it all catches fire and burns down.
It goes down to a crisp. Oh, there's nothing here. Is it closed? No, you do actually. Well, hung out there for a little bit with our friends. Now we're heading home. We're gonna buy some sausage at the market. Make some food for dinner. Place is starting to come a little more alive, eh, Sarah?
Yeah, new places opening up every day. Every day it's a different experience walking home.
When it comes to parking your car on the street in Albania, you just pull it up and park it whatever direction you want. All right, some kofta. We're gonna go back and make our supper. Super.